little bit of a tight squeeze on the left-hand side, but the women are underway in the World Junior Road Race Championship. 4 laps of an 18.2 kilometre course. Yesterday they locked down Ponferrada while they allowed everybody to train on the circuit. And there was a massive cyclist going around. As they go a circuit of the town before they break away through. This will be the feeding station here. Each lap as they go off, and then they turn sharp left in the distance there and head out towards the circuit itself. Might have been a tumble, this one, at the back of the race. This is Tash of Romania. We could probably take a look at the back of the race. Oh, right in the middle. Well, it looks as though the women were very, very quickly back up. It's disrupted the peloton here. That's going to cause a few problems to rejoin. There's another view of it. Again, a touch of wheels. There's a few desperate young women at the back of this field now because the field is beginning to be stretched. Jacqueline Dietrich of Germany was one of the first women down. The back one of these three, she remounts. And there's a fanning out, and there's another touch of wheels down there. This is the third crash down on the road there. Well, these women really are taking it hard just at this minute in time. Two Danish women here are marking everything at the moment. And another little push on. Bertizzolo, I think it is, who is on the front there at the moment. And this is a very good push. You can see the difference in the abilities now at the back of the peloton there. Everybody is struggling to control things on this climb. And if these attacks keep coming from the Italians, being always followed, the big surprise to me is how Pernille Mathiesen still stays up. She's struggling now as we've got the three riders going clear. Bertizzolo is the one pushing for the pace, followed by Sofia Bertizzolo, who was runner-up to Bertizzolo in the Italian Championship, and the world champion defending. Dideriksen also marking everything. She knows she can handle it in the sprint as well. But now a definite gap as the world champion here, and it's time to see the Australians try to move here because they've been caught. That's more or less the end of the drop as we race towards the inside of the roundabout and the 1 kilometre to go point. And the women are slowly but surely coming back in for a sprint finish here. So Amalie Dideriksen, who nipped away to win by 3 seconds on her own in front of a big pack, much bigger than this one last year in Florence, at 1.5 kilometres to go. Still every chance of anyone from about 15-16 cyclists here could take this title now. It's all come together. The Italians still have 2 riders in this breakaway. The other one is Sofia Bertizzolo. The Australians have got Manley coming up on the outside very smoothly. She's in a perfect position here. The world champion sits number 2 wheel at the moment. Is Janelle Cole of the USA. Looks around to see who is in the group. As they head up towards the finishing line now, is the world champion going to go 1 against 1 here? She's taking the back wheel of Bertizzolo. She's looking very, very strong indeed. And they make the turn, the last 450 metres to go. The defending world champion has a perfect position here for a launch pad in second wheel. Bertizzolo makes the run towards the finish now. Bertizzolo of Italy also there. Manley of Australia in the centre of the picture. Lisa Klein on the far right as they start to line up for the finish now. And it looks as though the defending champion is going to start the move. Is she going to make it now? Because there's been a move from the Czech Republic here on the outside, but this is a lead out. Bertizzolo tries to come on the far right now as the world champion. Dideriksen takes her on, shoulder to shoulder, and she is going to go. The successful defence of the world title as she goes through to the finishing line. Well, Dideriksen has done it, and she marshalled every move along the way. Very solid race indeed. This is how it came. She made the move on the left. She was taking on Bertizzolo. The Polish woman, Skalniak, in that red jersey in the centre of our picture. She thinks she got third anyway, and on her left shoulder was Noskova of the Czech Republic. And probably get a better view of it from up here. Polish rider making that run over Noskova. And yes, she did get third, and Noskova fourth. And it was the German, Lisa Klein there in the white, who has come home in fifth. And then we'll have to wait to see where they placed the rest. All gone down to the photo finish. And so Amalie Dideriksen leaves the junior ranks of women's cycling with 2 junior world titles in the road race.